The Luzhniki Stadium looking magnificent behind me, all lit up. Robbie Williams rehearsing in there for the opening ceremony tomorrow. This 81,000-seater, by far the biggest venue in Russia. Of course, the venue for the final in mid-July. Real business in the football world today. The perhaps bizarre competition, if you can call it that, between Morocco on the one hand and on the other hand this tripartite bid for the 2026 World Cup between Canada, Mexico and the United States. Canada, Mexico, not exactly the best of friends with the United States for their various reasons at the moment. Also, huge evidence really of the security build-up here in Moscow as across Russia for what's coming. Those fans from England, more than 1,300 banned. And also we've been speaking to a football hooligan from here in Russia who says nothing to worry about. The police have got it nailed down, including knocking on his own door. We went to meet him today. So we're just off Red Square and Russia is preparing for the party. And they are A, taking no chances, and B, letting the world know they're taking no chances. That said, the World Cup is still a genuine coming together of cultures around football's embrace. Iran! Who's going to win the World Cup?
Peru.
Peru. Really?
Yeah.
Really? Nobody told me. Peru.
Well, we're telling you now.
This is breaking news.
Yeah, that's right, breaking news. Arriba, Peru!
I love Iran, so we came to support Iran.
Who's going to win?
Brazil, of course, the whole World Cup.
No. Iran,
Morocco.
Iran are going to win.
No, we are not that naive. Hopefully, Iran gets the second round.
Arriba, Peru!
I know that one. It's called Arriva Peru, right?
Yeah.
Who's going to win the World Cup?
The mighty England. That's it. We're taking it home.
You serious, guys?
No, I'm not serious. I don't know. I've got a feeling Argentina.
Argentina?
I don't know why, but Belgium.
Across town and down to business. A business for so long synonymous with bribery, kickbacks and dodgy inducements. What else?
So we have a winner.
But a FIFA divvying out who gets the 2026 World Cup. These days FIFA insists it's cleaned up its act. But would it really be Morocco or the joint Mexico-Canada-US bid? Well, talk of a North African giant killing turned out to be just that, talk. Outside St. Petersburg, at last on Russian soil, England began training today, buoyed up perhaps by a nation which has at last consigned histrionic hysteria about England's divine right to win to where it belongs, history. Also banished over 1,300 English football thugs who cannot control either their alcohol or their fists or both. They have to hand in their passports for the duration.
There is information exchange that is already working between many countries, and blacklisted people will not be allowed to attend World Cup matches. And in general, the World Cup will have a very good, friendly atmosphere.
Marseille during the Euros 2 years ago. English and Russian fans on the rampage. We met Mr. Gorbachev in Moscow this week. He's fresh from 7 months inside Marseille prison for football violence at the Euros. He reckons the police have this World Cup sorted and they've called round to see him in person.
I will have a chance to find difference between French prison and Russian prison.
That's what they say.
Yeah.
That's the Russian police sense of humor, the FSB sense of humor.
Not like this, but
a warning.
A warning, yes.
Right.
Warning was.
You believe them?
Of course.
Few expect serious disorder in what is, by any measure, something approaching a police state. Indeed, this World Cup opens with the host nation's opposition leader, Alexei Navalny, in prison. Not a great look. Next to the Kremlin, the bridge where another such leader, Boris Nemtsov, was gunned down 3 years ago. So thousands of foreign journalists like me have descended on Russia. We have our free monthly bus and tube passes for Moscow. We've got a variety of accreditation. Come on through. You're welcome. And we're getting, I suppose, a kind of access into what President Putin's critics would consider a police state, even a mafia state. We'll soon be gone, but we'll leave behind those few Russian journalists who are still prepared to probe President Putin, the Putinocrats, the Putinocracy. And that isn't covering a sports tournament. That is difficult work, dangerous work, and for many, it has been lethal. Very big sport, very big business, and very big politics. Ever a volatile mix, and never more so than in this vast country. We leave you with the host.
Добро пожаловать на чемпионат мира FIFA. Welcome to Russia.